Okay, so do I have the... No, I don't. Okay. The next cookie cutter will be the greeting card. What did I name it anything? I did. I named it. Okay. Put it on that plane. Oops. Okay, I might have to cancel that and try again. Insert canvas from my computer. Okay. Move that this way. Alright. This one is going to be mostly rectangular. Let me flip it. Okay, take the bodies and make a copy of the base. And then I'm going to put a sketch on this side because I'm going to put text on it. And also I like putting the sketch on this side now. It makes the cookie closer to like how I drew it. And now I just got to trace this, which is going to be fairly simple, I feel like. Just got to Alright, and then if I offset this by 0.8 and I offset this by negative 0.8 and then I trim, wait, okay, and then I extend this. What do I need to do? I need to cut out, okay, I need this to go here because I need this shape here, which means if I extend this, then I get the whole shape. No, I need to extend this. Okay, and I trim this. No, hang on. So I need all of this shape. I'm trying to visualize what the cookie's going to be looking like. Now let's get rid of both of these, and then I believe what I need is this. Okay, so you know what I think I need to do to make it look better for the cookie cutter is no, I need to go back to this. Okay. Offset this on the outside. And then this goes up to here. No. This goes out to here. And then offset this on the outside. But then the full cookie needs to cut out this much of the shape. If I extend this way, I see, okay. I need this to go here, and then I need this to go like this. And that's an issue. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually start backwards. Okay. So then I will start with this part here. All right. And then this has to close here. And then that has to be 0.8. Right here. Which means that this has to go here, and the rest has to be trimmed away. And I can probably shave that down, but first I can make this go, whoops. This needs to be parallel with this, and they need to be separated by 0.8. All right. And then this needs to go here. And then this needs to go here. Alright, and then that needs to be that, and then this needs to be 0.8. Now I should be able to move this out to about there. Move this out to about there. If I get rid of the canvas, and yeah, there we go. And extend this to here because I need to cut out that whole thing. Which means what it'll look like will be because if I trim this, and if I trim this, then this part is the part that cuts out the cookie, and this part I want to see something here. What happens if I do this? So this would if I start that here, I make that the cutter short height, and then I bring back the sketch, and I make that minus detail depth. So this much would get cut out, right? And then but would it look like this is a page behind this? And then also there's like a thinner bit here. Okay, let me edit this sketch here so that I can okay. So now if I change this to be this instead, now how does that look? No, I think it looks good this way. Okay. Okay, so bring back the canvas and put a circle here. Because this greeting card has a circle, that's why. And then I'll put a text box here. And I like greeting cards that are funny. So I was going to put a joke setup, but then my sister said a yo mama joke would make more sense. So yo mama, or is it 2 M's? Hang on. I'm gonna look up that YouTube channel with the Yo Mama jokes. No, it's 1 M. Yeah, it's 1 M. Okay. Man, they still make crazy videos. Like, I mean, not crazy videos, but like all these videos. I would have thought that channel would have gone away by now, but anyways. There we go. I'm going to draw a rectangle. Around this. Let's see. Oh, you know, I should make these equal. Okay, so first I gotta find the center here. And I gotta find the center line of this. Because there we go, okay. And now I can make it equal. And now I can move the circle around and also move the text with it. Move this rectangle out. Okay. So bring the sketch back. Bring out the rectangle. And I'm going to be lazy. Okay, put a sketch here. And project. Okay, hang on. I forgot to extrude away this bit. Let me check the bodies, make sure that... Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now I can start that other sketch. Okay. And then get rid of that. And also project okay, so now if I offset this, can I select this? Negative wall thickness. Just this one. We'll go ahead and trim these because it looks like it's gonna be really annoying if I don't. Okay, offset this. Okay, you know what? Then I'll go ahead and do it that way then. First this. Then this. Okay. I'm gonna delete this, right? Because there's no need for that particular line to be there, or these particular lines to be there. Or even this line. Or this line. I can trim this line. And get rid of the rest. I can trim these. All right. And then, okay. Whoops. That's an unnecessary amount of length. Alright, and then this is long base connector width. Okay, and before I do anything else, I need to go back to this sketch here, put some construction lines here. No. And then make them equal. I should, okay, cool. Alright. Now I just got to select everything. Put it there, and it's joined. I don't know how it managed to. Oh, because it didn't cut into anything. Okay, yeah. Now let's see. If I bring back this sketch and I hide the body, I can select the text and then I can extrude it. And I can start here. Yeah, that'll work. And then before I forget, I'm gonna cut this all the way out. Now I'm gonna put a sketch here. So put a rectangle like that. The rectangle got put on the bottom of the thing, which is fine actually. Alright, so now I should be able to just extrude away to here. That's not what I wanted to delete. Oh yes it was. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. $21. All right. Okay. And then just because I can, and because I don't feel like having those extra triangles in the file, okay. Offset that. Bring back the sketch. Extrude this to here. Interesting. And then minus wall thickness. Minus wall thickness. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna... Okay, so then don't do that one. Just this. Just this. Just this. And just this. Nope, this. OW, enter, enter. And then extend this. Okay, what's that do? Alright. Should I... No, it was... No, it was this one. Should I make it all caps? Oh. I think that does look better. What? Cancel. Totally coincident. Put it there and... Okay. And this has to include these now. Okay. Yeah, that looks better, I think. Except, what's with this on the back now? What? What is this? It's one body, right? Yeah, it's on one body. Oh, I know why. It's because in this extrusion, I forgot to include all this junk. Yeah, okay. There we go. And before I forget, the bouquet of flowers? No, the mom mug. Okay. And also this. Okay, I guess I have to do it twice. There. Because with those holes in it, you can then poke something through and push out flour if you use flour, like I did. Otherwise, you gotta like scrape it a lot and like pull it out. Okay, so now save this, or rename this to Yo Mama greeting card. Yo Mama's greeting card. No, don't delete that. Rename it. Greeting card. C. Greeting card base. Rename this to Yo Mama's letters. And rename this to Yo Mama's circle. I think if it has a circle, it's just more visually interesting than if it's just the text. Put this here. Make that 5. Yo Mama's greeting card. Nope. Okay, so just greeting card. Just greeting card. Alright, extrude that, -1, rename this to Yo Mama's greeting card label. Yeah, I feel like there's enough there to like... Okay, so I'll go ahead and save this. Wow. These take longer and longer to save, probably because I'm just adding more and more of these. Okay, save as mesh. Preview it. 10,902. There's a lot of text there. Not in the desktop. I really need to move these cookie cutters. I also need to decide whether I want them to be called modular cookie cutters or organized cookie cutters. Because on the SD card they're called organized cookie cutters, but here they're called modular. But save. Okie dokie. And now I can slice it. Okay, let me open it up. Yo Mama's greeting card. Center. Preview. Also, I'm really glad I made the thing slightly smaller here because I don't have to sand them down anymore. The reason I have to sand them down lately is because I glued the sleeve together, and so it like won't like come apart or whatnot, or it won't. I glued the sleeve together and I glued it a little bit too tight, you know. So yeah, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Any weirdness going on? Okay. I just realized this can double as like a generic greeting card. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I went with Yo Mama. Cause like it could, I don't know. It could be for like a birthday card too, like a Yo Mama joke about your birthday. I don't know. Cause like it's a joke. It's just a joke setup. Somehow it looks more like a greeting card here in the slicer. I've also been thinking of changing to a different slicer, but like I don't particularly care to have to learn a new slicer. Okay, good. Just checking that the details are all the right size. Could go ahead and save this then. You know, I'm just gonna... Nah. Okay. File saved. Okay, and now I can go ahead and print it out. I wonder if a different font for the label would be better with black, because like one issue is that because of the huge amount of space in between the letters, there's actually not much like lighting contrast with the letter between the letters and the rest of the part. Oops. So like that makes it hard to tell anything when it's black. And I feel like if I use a more traditional font, it would be less, there would be more contrast with the lighting, and so it would be easier to read in black. But that doesn't particularly matter, because I just like this font. It's the best that I have. It has anyways. I also like having a standard font that to use for everything. It just makes things feel better. I'll go ahead and get this printed then. Okay, so I've got the greeting card cookie cutter printed. It says greeting card here. Now that the phone decided to focus, it refocuses every 12 seconds. So let me cut out some, or roll out some cookie dough. That should be enough to get 3 for the next one. This should be enough to get at least 2 for this one. Yeah. Is that enough for one right now? No, because it's shaped all wonky. It's also not thin enough yet. That should be enough. If I lay it this way, I think so. Okay. Do I have... Dunk it again. That's better. Look not through the camera. Okay, so this is going to be able to get something, but it's not going to get the whole shape because some of the cracks. And this is pretty thick. I should have rolled it out thinner. In fact, I'm going to try and roll this out thinner. But let me look at this. Yeah, I can see that. Holy crap, there's a whole bunch more here. Let me grab this. Okay. Okay. Get some flour on this. Roll it out. flour from back in the middle. Roll this out again. Put some more flour on the rolling pin because it keeps sticking. Roll it out again. Okay. Dunk this in the flour. And let's see. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I was afraid of that. Try again. Just to clarify, so far the issue hasn't been with the cookie cutter, it's been with the cookie dough. Okay. Let me get my toothpick. Okay, I got my toothpick. Okay, so I'm going to have to make sure there's a ton of flour on here. That should do it. Press down and come up, and it seems to be cutting out the circle. I'm going to call this one. That might be an issue with the cookie cutter. Let me try again. It could also be that I'm pressing too hard. Don't get some more. Yeah, that ought to do it. Get it there. Let me just do the edges. Okay. Get the wrong pin out of the way. Okay. Got the spatula. I should be able to brush off all that flour after it's done baking. And let me try one more. If I can get one more. I think I can get one more. All that flour is making this dough really tough. It's stuck, so I have to use more flour on the rolling pin. No, not quite enough. Let's roll it out a little bit more. And that's enough. Don't forget to peel it, because if I don't peel it, it'll stick to the paper there like it just did. And then it'll be really hard to get the cookie out. After making a bunch of cookie cutter cookies, you kind of learn. Dunk it again just to be safe. See, that'll work. Okay. So gentle pressure in the middle here, and then harder pressure around the edges. And I should be able to peel that out. You can see it says Yo Mama in flour. So I should be able to scrape that off. Pull that apart. And that fell right off. That's nice. And I guess I'll go ahead and bake those then. And see if I like that. And either way, whether I like it or not, I'm not going to bother making another one because I don't want to use too much more plastic. So I'll have to just live with this either way, but I mean, this is also me learning how to use the individual cookie cutters, because sometimes, because like, I learned just now not to press down too hard when I've got a full loop like that, because it'll just cut it out and make a smaller cookie. Which is interesting, because I've had full loops before, but they weren't independent. They were connected to the thing here, like this. That's a full loop too, right here. But that doesn't make a whole separate cookie, because part of the loop is further down than the other part. So I guess if the full loop is the same size, it'll cut out a whole cookie. I know that now. For future reference, I can probably just use sections of a circle. And I know that now. But yeah, I'll go ahead and bake these. And then after that, I will eat them. But I'll see how good they are when they bake up. So here they are baked. Only one of them you can see the words, unfortunately. You can kind of make it out at like just the right lighting on this one. Can't tell anything on this one. But this one looks the best as a greeting card shape. And this one would look good if it weren't for the fact that it's all crooked. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think the cookie cutter is okay. I think I just need to be more careful about using it. Like, I think I can get this result with this shape if I was more deliberate about how I used the cookie cutter. But yeah, so there's the cookies after they're baked, and this one being the thinnest obviously has burned slightly. But yeah, I'll go ahead and eat these now.